having your time structured like that and attaining those goals is pleasurable and anxiety reducing. One of the most common sources of anxiety is just not knowing what to do. And people often think about that as boredom. And it is boredom to some degree. It can be, but it can also be very anxiety provoking. It's like, well, what should I do? I don't know what to do. Well, I have to do something. There's all these things I could do, and I don't want to make that decision every hour. So a schedule that you design that you like can be an incredible relief. Conscientious people tend to be lower in negative emotion. And it looks like that's a causal consequence, is that orderly people, for example, because they order their environment and make it more predictable, then they're less likely to be anxious, because we're often made anxious by what is unpredictable. Generating a view of your life that consists of valued goals that you want to attain, and then steps by which those might be attained. And the Future Authoring Program helps you figure all that out. Well, then you can ally that with a schedule. And then, not only do you know what you're doing, you know that what you're doing is moving you towards something you want, and that's rewarding. And having your time structured like that and attaining those goals is pleasurable and anxiety reducing. But everyone I know who's accomplished, almost everyone I know who's accomplished, does structure their time explicitly in that manner. They've learned to do that over the years. I talked earlier today about the Future Authoring Program. I'm going to return to that. I mean, we built that for a reason. You need to lay out a vision of yourself as an ideal. Like, who do you want to be 5 years from now? First of all, something to aim at, What would you like your family relationships to be like if they were ideal? What would your intimate relationship be like if it was better? What would your job be like, or your career? How might you take care of yourself mentally and physically? You need a vision for that and a plan. And then you have to decompose that into steps that'll lead you in that direction. And that's how you incrementally move towards being a better person. And maybe as you do that, you have to revise your ideal version of yourself because of something you learned, but that's okay. That's part and parcel of the process.